Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I thought I would do another journal along with me since I did get quite a bit of feedback from you guys on Instagram saying you really enjoyed watching me kind of journal about my day at the end of the day. So this week I am using a personal size insert from Coco Daisy just as a weekly, rather than putting like a small list on each day. I just wanted to leave the whole page for journaling. So I've just tipped that in, and I kind of will add to that as the week goes on, and also because the things I need to get done are not necessarily day specific. So yeah, on Monday I just was feeling quite lazy, and well, I don't know if lazy is the word, but I was just feeling very unenthusiastic about school. So we kind of had a relaxed morning. I let my older one, who's 12 going on 13, I just let her have a lie-in, and I went to the post office with my little one, and then we did do a little bit of school but nothing like major, and we did a bit of baking, and we had like really nice poetry tea time. So we kind of bake some goodies and make tea and put it in nice like cups and stuff and read poetry together, and then yeah, the day kind of just went, to be honest. And my little one, like in the evening, she just had a bath, and my older one had like a Zoom sleepover party with her friends. So yeah, I just left her to it and had a relaxed evening myself. Just checking my monthly calendar to make sure there's no appointments or anything going on, and just adding to that Coco Daisy insert. I used to, like many years ago when I was in personal rings, I had ordered a whole load of them because I just love their products and the quality of the paper, and they're so pretty. I kind of wanted to start using them a bit more. I'm just putting down my highlight of the day, which was obviously our poetry tea time, and then I just go through my evening routine of like updating my gratitude or highlight of the day, my homeschool tracking stuff, which is, well, this is my May to-do stuff, which I didn't obviously get anything done. My homeschool tracking is just things that we get done, aim to get done every single day. I just cross them off, and I have like a daily, weekly, monthly section, and then also individual things for each of the girls. And then on this page I just have like a page per week where I write down more details about our day. So I might write down like names of audiobooks that we're listening to, or documentaries we've watched, any progress the girls are made in individual subjects, or just anything that is not covered in the previous page's checklist. But like I said, Monday was a pretty relaxed day. None of us really felt like doing school, so yeah, that's part of the flexibility of homeschooling, that we can decide to just take a day off. So I think that was pretty much it for the day. I might have just added a few more bits and bobs of things that I needed to get done for the following week. So I'm just going back in there and writing that my younger daughter did spellings and handwriting, because this is the beauty for me of writing things in multiple places, is that sometimes I might forget that what we did, and then there's space for it to go somewhere else, if that makes sense. So if I don't catch it on my journal page, it might go in my highlight page or homeschool page, somewhere like that. So Tuesday was our family day. It's always our family day, which my husband, like, he works in the London Fire Brigade, so he works shifts. He does 2 days, 2 nights, and then he's off for 4 days. But he also works part-time as I want to say structural engineer. But anyway, he's got an engineering degree, so he just does like some part-time work from home. But we just found that even though he was home, he was just, either he was just working, and we didn't really get to spend time with him. So we decided last year that Tuesdays he would take off work and we would have a family day. So that basically just looks like him doing school with us. So that day I actually ended up waking up really early. I think it was like about 5:30 in the morning, and I was pretty tired but wide awake. Like my body was tired. So it was really nice. I actually just got up and like got, you know, ready, got my tea, sat with my planner. I listened to some like spiritual podcasts and printed some like floral post-it notes, and I got a bit of a taste of what it's like for you morning birds, you know, like that kind of quiet time in the morning before everybody's awake, and I really, really liked it. So yeah, I think it's definitely something that I would like to incorporate more in my life, even if it's just like once a week, trying to wake up a few hours earlier than everybody else. So yeah, I'm just marking like layering. I love layering stickers. So I have this like family time sticker from Create with Pen. I had just received some happy mail from her that morning, so I think I used quite a few of her stickers that day. But just to make the font sticker, like the writing sticker, to stand out a bit more, I just layered it on top of a watercolour sticker that I had made myself. And in the last couple of weeks, like normally on a Tuesday, like I said, my husband joins us for homeschooling. But in the last few weeks, he seems to really enjoy taking the lead. So he'll do like all the spiritual stuff with them. He'll do all the read aloud, the morning basket. He does maths with them anyway. So it's quite nice. Like I obviously sit in with them. But I don't, you know, I can just sit with my tea and I can read if I want, or I can listen in. But so it's kind of a nice break for me, and I think it's a nice break for the kids as well to have a bit of variety. It was my sister's birthday that day, and my mum had called me yesterday, Monday, to say that she was going to be cooking, so it was good. I didn't have to worry about dinner or preparing dinner or anything like that. The only thing we had going on really was like a Tesco delivery, which I'm really surprised because it's been actually really difficult to get any delivery slots. But I think I booked this like weeks and weeks ago. But yeah, other than like the Tesco delivery, we didn't really have much going on. And I actually managed to get pretty much everything that I had ordered except for plain flour, self-rising flour and yeast, which is quite frustrating because I am a baker. Like I've always baked loads of stuff all the time, like we bake constantly, and I've got loads of bread flour, so I'm still baking bread, but I cannot bake cookies and cakes and things like that because I've run out of flour. So that is frustrating, but I did manage to find some later on in the week from like somewhere online. What else? Oh yeah, I almost forgot. So in the afternoon, my husband and my younger daughter, we did do some grocery deliveries for kind of like this charity that we work with. We just went out like for a couple of hours, I think it was, because I normally do them at the weekend, but I hadn't done them the previous weekend, and because I didn't have to worry about dinner. So we kind of just had like a bit of a small fire in the garden on Tuesday afterwards, just after dinner, and we roasted marshmallows and yeah, just hung out. It was quite nice. And that was it for our Tuesday, really. My highlight of the day was definitely, you know, getting happy mail from Create with Pen. I have always like shopped with her. I love her shop, but whenever I buy from her, I tend to buy quite a few stickers in one go. So I haven't received a delivery from her, like an order from her, in a long time. So I was quite excited about getting new stickers. Just filling in my gratitude, which I think was that my mum dropped off dinner for us, but I don't remember if that's what it was or if it was the fireplace, because that was quite nice as well. And then, as usual, just filling in our homeschool stuff, which we did get loads of stuff done that day, which tends to be like Tuesdays. We kind of like conquer and divide, me and my husband, with the kids. So yeah, that was nice. We even like managed to squeeze in some family game time. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave that there while I fill in my homeschool stuff for the day. So I'm just typing up a couple of, writing up rather, a few notes about my husband and daughter, just small appreciations, ticking off things off my list, and then just check my monthly one more time to make sure there's nothing on the next day that I need to be aware of. So yeah, that was it for Tuesday. So on Wednesday, I just used a few more like stickers from Create with Pen, just marked homeschool. My husband actually stayed at work after his night shift to get some other like paperwork and stuff done, which is quite nice because when he comes off nights, sometimes he doesn't get home till 10:30, 11, which is like right in the middle of our homeschool day sometimes. And the kids are obviously really excited to see him, and it's a bit disruptive. So yeah, sometimes he just stays at work. And then I found this like do what is right, not what is easy sticker from, I think it's from one of the Happy Planner stickers. And I just thought it was a really perfect quote for that day, because we're in the middle of reading I Am Malala. And yeah, it was just like the most perfect quote for that book. So I just wanted to put that on there. And it's also like a bit of an awkward space there on the top, because yeah, I don't really know if I don't have any appointments or things like that to put in that space. I'm not always sure what to put on it, so that kind of fit there perfectly. And then I just put like an emoji sticker down to mark that my daughter's magnet tiles were just everywhere. Like, she has them like literally all over the house, the dining table, the kitchen, the stairs, and I just was getting a bit like not able to clean and just stepping all over them. But I kind of just do let her play freely, so, but I just wanted to mark that in my planner. And then yeah, the rest of the day was just, after homeschool, was just like hanging out, chilling out, reading, stuff like that, getting my steps in. We did have like family dinner together, and we kind of love watching documentaries together as a family. So at the moment we're watching 72 Most Dangerous Places to Live on Netflix, and it's actually really like stealth education because the kids are learning about like tornadoes and cyclones and earthquakes and geography and history and like just so much. And it's a really nice family bonding thing as well. And me and my husband love watching documentaries as well. So yeah, and then he was on a night shift again, so we just played like Dragon Realm board game before he left. And then I was just marking how which book I'm reading aloud to the children. At the moment we're reading Five Children and It, because Sky have actually come out with a movie, and we really want to watch that because we love doing like reading the books and then watching the movie and comparing and stuff like that. And then when I left them in the evening, like at bedtime, I overheard them like talking about Marvel and How to Train Your Dragon, because the older one's like just finished watching all the Marvel movies, which she's obsessed with, and the little one is always like really into dragons and How to Train Your Dragon. So I just wanted to make a note of that because I don't know, it's just really cute and sweet, and sometimes they like fight and bicker, and it's really easy for me to think like, God, maybe they should get their own room and whatever. But it was it was just really nice and sweet to hear them like having their sisterly chats at night. So yeah, just wanted to mark that. And then I was just making a few notes for Thursday, things that I wanted to try and do. I just wanted to mention the headers that I'm using this week. So it's literally just Tombow marker brush pen that I kind of just scribbled and then I've stamped on top. So it just came out so much nicer than I thought it would. And I really love it, and I'm definitely going to be doing that more because it doesn't, add any bulk to your planner or these awkward bumps. And it just looks really pretty, and obviously you can change the colours as much as you want. And then my highlight of the day was my daughters having their little girly chat, and on here I was just writing how I looked out my bedroom window in the daytime and saw my husband and little one just kind of sitting and having a nice chat in the garden. And that's obviously not something I marked on my daily page because, I don't know, I just kind of fill it, I guess, with things that I'm doing that are related to me. So these other places that I have in my planner are kind of nice to reflect on what everybody else in the house might have been doing. So yeah, and then as usual, just writing up our homeschool day things. I think I spent a lot of time writing today because we actually had a really good school day, and yeah, we did a lot of learning, so I'm just documenting that. Here I'm just going back on the previous week's pages to just check outstanding tasks. I guess since I've been journaling, memory keeping rather than planning, I haven't been as diligent about processing my pages, so there are a few tasks on there from the previous week that I hadn't gotten done. So some of them I do kind of move forward, migrate to this Cocoa Daisy weekly insert, and some of them I just left with that highlighter sticky tab because I'm constantly flipping through my planner, so I will, get to it. It's obviously nothing urgent. And then this is a brain dump list that I, just one day sat down and put all the things that were in my brain down, and they're not month specific, so that is just tabbed, and I will work my way through that list even next month, the following month, and that's why they're not on my May monthly. I do have a separate May page for things that I hope to get done this month. So yeah, that was it. So welcome to the Thursday portion of my journaling. I start off by putting down a couple of Bitmoji stickers that I made myself. So they're just from, I think they're only available on the iPhone, but anyway, it's a Bitmoji app, and people send different Bitmojis in text messages and stuff. And a while ago I had just made a whole load of them into stickers, which I love using in my planner because they obviously are designed to look like me. But yeah, on Tuesday when we were out doing the grocery deliveries, I actually tripped and hurt my knee really badly, and it seems to have just gotten worse over the last couple of days and was really throbbing and kind of swollen and stuff. And I just felt like my knees, my ankles, my hips, just everything kind of ached that day. So I wanted to just mark that on there. And I ripped my favourite pair of jeans, which I was probably more upset about. Yeah, and then just marked homeschool with that little piggy sticker, so cute. I actually did a day in the life of our homeschool stories on Instagram on my homeschool account, which I will link below. I do them periodically just because I do get asked by people what our typical homeschool day looks like. There isn't really one. Our days, look very different each day. But I get it. Like, I get the curiosity. I'm also, I love looking at other people's days and seeing what they're doing in their homeschools. So yeah, I filmed that. So I just marked that on there. I also baked some bread, and then I think we were done with school by like 1:30, even though we started pretty late, like maybe 10:30. Yeah, then we just again watched a couple more documentaries. So me and the girls are watching like 72 Cutest Animals on Netflix. But my husband came home halfway through lunchtime. He came off his night shift. So we went back to watching 72 Most Dangerous Places, which is like what we watched together as a family. And then, yeah, in the afternoon, like between 3 and 4, the kids had piano lessons on Zoom. So like one of my very good homeschool friends is their piano teacher, and she was doing online lessons before, and then she unfortunately got sick, probably with the coronavirus. So she took like a few weeks off from teaching, but she asked if they wanted to start their lessons again. So that was really nice. Yeah, and I just kind of leave them to it. I set them up, and then I went and I was just like reading and cooking dinner. And then that evening, my daughters decided that they should be allowed to stay up as late as possible because they wanted to have like a sister's sleepover by themselves and play games and watch movies and just hang out. And I thought, you know what, why not? Like, we were due to go on a family hike on Friday anyway. So I just thought, okay, we just won't do school on Friday and they can stay up late. And to be honest, I thought they would be done by like 10:30, because especially the little one, she goes to bed pretty early and wakes up early. But no, they stayed awake till 1 o'clock in the morning. But yeah, anyway, I think they really, really had fun, and they were like eating snacks and popcorn, and yeah, they just had like a nice evening, night even to themselves. I do like keep on a post-it note, a brief note of our day, because otherwise when it comes to journaling I would forget. And also the stickers, you'll see me pulling them all from one sheet. That's not typically how I would use stickers, but obviously when I'm filming I don't want to be sitting there flipping through so many stickers to find the right one. So I just, before I start filming, I'll just go through my stickers and pull out ones that I can use or would like to use, and just have it already on that sticker sheet. So I just printed out some stickers the previous evening while my kids were having their sister's sleepover. So some of them are freebies from the Style Planner, others are freebies from Papershire, and then the text stickers that say "But First Tea," they are digitals that I bought from Randy.plans. I haven't actually print and cut stickers in a really long time because I much prefer cutting vinyls, because you don't have to worry about cut lines and whether the silhouette's gonna cut the stickers in the right place. So yeah, I hadn't actually worked with stickers in a long time, but luckily it was perfectly fine, and yeah, it was actually a lot of fun. It is quite time consuming to, like, figure out sizes and all that stuff. But yeah, I'm very, very grateful for the lovely, like, ladies out there who are putting, offering lots of freebies for everybody. So I will put the links for the 2 Instagram accounts of 3 Instagram account shops that I just mentioned down below. So as I said, like, Friday we didn't have any plans for school, so I just put that no school pencil sticker from Libby and Co. That I've had for like donkey's years. My eldest daughter had a really long lie-in, and she's like a typical preteen teenager, and slept till like midday. So yeah, me and the little one just had like a bit of a relaxing morning. I had a few work emails to get done, but other than that, I was just watching this documentary that I'm kind of binge watching at the moment on Netflix. And yeah, just drank tea, and then about, I'd say like 1 o'clock, we headed out for our family hike stroke picnic. My husband made sandwiches for all of us and packed snacks, and we went for like, I'd say it ended up being about 3.5 to 4 miles in the end, by the canal, which was really, really nice, and it was a beautifully sunny day. But it was so busy with people, like, just, I think it was actually a shock to my system to be around, like, to just see that many people in like a short space of time. Even though, like, obviously we were socially distancing and we were actually sitting quite far away, but people were like cycling and walking, and yeah, like, just so many people, and I just was not ready for that, to be honest. And then we came home, and I put that little cute girl drinking tea on the armchair. That's also from Papershire, a freebie, and I just relaxed. I finally found some flour online. My sister-in-law told me where she bought hers, and it wasn't cheap, and I also had to pay £6 for postage on top of that. But to me, it's worth it because, like I said, we do bake a lot. So I was desperate for flour. And then, yeah, my husband cooked and cleaned, and we had dinner. I played game with my daughter while he hung out with my eldest, and they had like a movie night, and me and the little one hung out. We like watered the garden, and then we're playing like Roblox together. And then I put her to sleep probably about 10:30, and then I binge watched The Innocence Files. So that quarantine binge sticker is from the Style Planner, and I think I will probably print some more of those, but slightly bigger, because they are really cute size, like the one I printed, but I think I would prefer them a little bit bigger. But yeah, that was kind of our Friday. Really nice, relaxing day, but I just felt really overwhelmed by seeing so many people after not seeing anybody for, a long time. So those stickers are just like these transparent kind of gold foiled stickers that I got in some Happy Mail. They are the Happy Planner stickers, and just marking our family hike, and then just appreciating my husband cooking and cleaning. Over here, obviously there was nothing to mark for homeschool, but I did just put an O to mark that we had that day off. So it wasn't like a planned homeschool day that just didn't get done. It was a day that I actually didn't plan on doing school. So yeah, I think that was pretty much it for Friday. So I just, like I said, I printed out some sticky notes the other day, and I'm just keeping them in the back of this Lauren Phelps Designs vinyl cover, which has all the pockets I could ever dream of. If you want to know how I print these sticky notes, I do have a video for that, which I will try and leave the link for below, but otherwise it's on my channel. And yeah, I was just making a note of a few things that I wanted to get done. So even though I do have this weekly insert, if there is something day specific, then I just put it on a sticky note and put it on that day. So for Saturday, even though it's my day off, there was just a couple of things that I wanted to do, so I just put that on that post-it note. So I decided I fancied a change of covers, so I just switched out my Malden for this black Motum cover, which perfectly fits my Lauren Phelps Designs vinyl cover into the back pocket. And obviously, I put some things in that huge Motum back pocket that I love. So Saturday is always my day off if my husband's not working, which means I get to do whatever I want. If we're not on lockdown, it normally means I'm go to Starbucks, or I might go into central London. But these days it just means having a lie-in, playing with my planners, going for a walk, watching some Netflix, YouTube. So yeah, that's pretty much how I spent the day. I did put that huge weekend sticker from, I think it's my newest addiction, just to fill up that awkward space up there that I mentioned before. And yeah, I just had a nice lie-in because my husband and I stayed up till 3:30 the night before, just chatting in bed, which is pretty unheard of because he come 9:30 he's knocked out. He's just completely tired, knackered. I'm the night owl, but he was chatting and I think I was feeling tired before he was, so I'm not really sure what happened there. But yeah, then he managed to get up about I think it was 8:30. But I just stayed in bed for a bit longer. I slept, and then I was just scrolling on my phone on Instagram for a while, and then just had a very slow morning. Woke up, made myself tea, planned out next week. I don't know if that's what it's called these days, but just checked, because obviously the girls have started their piano lessons again, and we've got a Tesco delivery coming, so not much going on, but still a few important things that I need to be aware of. And then I kind of watched some of my shows. I watched the very last episode of How to Get Away with Murder, which I absolutely love that show, and I'm really, really sad that it's over, but I think it ended really perfectly. So I won't spoil it in case you guys watch it and you haven't caught up. But yeah, I'm sad to see that finished. I'm really also loving The Good Fight at the moment. I love that show. I could watch, binge watch that if the episodes came out fast enough, which they don't, but I love that show. And then I made Oreo ice cream, which I normally make every summer anyway, but I just fancied making it a bit earlier this year, so in my ice cream machine. And we just had leftover lasagna from yesterday for dinner, and my husband made really, really nice sweet rice. He puts strawberries and chocolate chips in it, and it was just so good. I definitely ate way too much. And then after that, to be honest, I was just getting my steps done, and I sat down to do voiceover for these videos and editing and things like that. And that was pretty much my Saturday. guys, so I'm just back for my very last journal of the day. I've just started keeping these stickers that I've kind of been on a bit of a binge printing and cutting over the weekend. So I'm just keeping them in it's just a postcard, but I've stuck like one of those happy scrappy glitter pockets on the back of it, so I can just keep the stickers in there, and then I just tuck that in the back pocket of my black Moterm planner. So I just marked that again. I had like a bit of a lie-in. It's been like a really lazy weekend, kind of more so than previous weekends, and I ended up having breakfast really late, like 1 o'clock, which is quite good because I do intermittent fasting. So and then the rest of the day till about, I would say, like 3:30, I was just printing and designing stickers and some vinyls and watching some YouTube videos. Yeah, my husband was out in the garden working on the shed. We're like building a new shed, and the kids were just occupying themselves, so that was nice. I got a few hours to myself, and then the little one came up to my room to play Roblox with me on my phone, which she's obsessed with and I wasn't so keen on, but actually it's been really fun, and she's really happy that we're kind of doing something that's just mine and her activity, I guess. And then I just headed out into the garden, into the front garden with my husband, and it was really nice to just finally get some gardening done. I have been meaning to go to the garden centre to pick things up, but obviously because we're still in lockdown, even though everything is still kind of opening up now, I still don't want to go out and just be doing non-essential shopping. So we just did like loads of weeding and tidying up and made plans for what we want to do with the space. And then I headed inside to make dinner, which was really simple. It was just like vegetable rice, really spicy, and my eldest daughter, she helped me with that. Luckily they both love like helping with cooking and baking and stuff, so that was nice. And then we did actually finish I Am Malala book on Friday, so I had promised the girls we would watch the movie, so we'd had like a family dinner and movie night. I think the film is called He Named Me Malala, and it was just really nice and inspirational. And then after that we kind of just did a bit of cleaning like usual Sunday evening. I changed my bedding to summer bedding because last night I was just really warm, and the temperatures are going to be staying like mid-20s. So yeah, just changed my bedding to like a very light duvet, cleaned the bathroom, like a deep clean, put some of my laundry away, and then once like the kids were in bed, I just like helped my husband clean up the kitchen. Luckily he did all the dishes, and I print and cut some more stickers. So that was it. That was our Sunday, to be honest. It was really nice, fun, went by really quickly, and I'm just adding a few more stickers. I'm really enjoying using my stickers this week, because I think when I go back to like functional planning, I will definitely not be using all these. So I've again just got like for next week Cocoa Daisy inserts tipped in. This time I did 2 because I kind of ran out of space in the previous week. So thank you so much for joining me, guys. I'm sorry if I haven't said where everything is from. I will try and tag as many shops as I can down below, but I honestly cannot answer every question about where I buy things. It's just not possible. But if you have any other questions about planning, please drop them in the comments below, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.